Let's take a deeper look at infinite banking through examining traditional auto financing. Buying a car is the example that resonates best with people who are exploring and discovering the banker's secret. It's one of the simplest ways to explain the process. How would you buy a car if you had never heard of the infinite banking system? In the mainstream world of financing, your car buying options consist of leasing, financing, or paying cash. The real cost of buying cars using these options is the permanent loss of your money over time. Let's examine the three options for buying a $50,000 car. Option 1, leasing. This is a no purchase payment plan. You make payments and never own anything. Option 2, you need to qualify with good credit and you don't actually own anything until you pay off the loan. You must go to the bank to borrow the money anywhere from 9% to 14% interest today, or more with a loan period of 7 years or more, ending up with a car payment of about $830 per month. At this point, there are two factors working against you: depreciation and interest. Very little of each payment goes towards principal, especially in the beginning. Before you know it, you probably have negative equity and owe the bank more than what the car is actually worth. At the end of 4 years, you are left with a depreciated car worth about $12,000. But where did the $50,000 and the $9,760 in interest go? It's definitely not in your bank account. Your money has gone away from you to pay other people's salaries and fund other people's retirements. You paid $59,760 for a car that is only worth $10,000 to $12,000. If you keep buying cars this way, after 6 cars, you will have given up control of $298,560, which will no doubt help your banker retire in style. Option 3, pay cash. To use this option, you must save up the $50,000, earn interest, and pay cash for the car. How did you gather the $50,000? You probably made payments into a savings account. You saved up $50,000 and then withdrew it. You drained your savings account to a balance of 0. And now you have to start saving again to accumulate enough cash to buy your next car. These three options cover the majority of how Canadians purchase vehicles. If you buy cars using one of these options, you are constantly transferring your money away from you, leaving you with $0 at the end. The loss is permanent. Every car payment that you make is a deposit into someone else's bank. How many cars have you purchased up to this point in your life? How much money do you have from buying all those cars? 0. And how many more cars will you purchase during your lifetime? Let's work out the math. Calculating this out over multiple cars, what is the impact if you finance or pay cash for a vehicle every 7 years over 42 years? 50,000 times 6 cars equals 300,000. That entire $300,000 is gone forever. You can never use that money again, nor can it ever earn anything for you again. Remember, this figure does not include the interest charges or lost opportunity costs. Now, let's use the banker's secret process step by step to buy the same $50,000 car. Remember, you're now acting as your own bank. First, take deposits by sending premiums into your own participating dividend-paying life insurance policy that is properly designed to accumulate cash values quickly. Accessible cash values will accumulate inside of your policy daily and must grow by contract to equal your total death benefit by age 100. Second, lend money by accessing a $50,000 policy loan from the insurance company to buy your car. There are no credit checks or no nosy credit applications to fill out. The life company advances the funds and places a $50,000 lien on your death benefit. Every penny of your cash values keeps growing uninterrupted by the outstanding policy loan. With the banker's secret process, you get to use your money while it continues to compound. Pretty cool, right? You didn't change your objective, which was to buy a car. You simply changed the process in the way that you purchased the car. There is no other financial process with the same outcomes, flexibility, or control as infinite banking. Now, here are the results of simply changing the process of buying your car. First, you recoup the entire $50,000 plus more back into your own policy rather than giving that money away to another bank. Second, you finish the process with more accessible cash value than you started with because your cash values continue to grow every single day that you drove the car. Third, you own the car, free and clear from day one. Policy loans do not show up on credit reports and therefore do not impact your debt service or debt to income ratios. You are now in complete control of the banking process and can repeat it as often as you choose. What if we repeat the process once every 7 years over 42 years? One car purchase every 7 years over 42 years equals 6 cars at $50,000 per car, which equals $300,000. The entire $300,000 is recouped back into your own policy. Remember, this figure does not include your guaranteed daily cash value growth or possible dividend growth. You can use the banker's secret to personally finance your vehicles for an entire lifetime. As you pay the money back, the principal and interest that you would have lost to the bank goes directly back into the money pool, never leaving your control and never losing value. By using this process, you can turn vehicle financing into a wealth accumulation technique. The sad thing is that, despite this, most Canadians are likely to spend more money financing their vehicles in their lifetimes than they'll ever save for retirement. That's just depressing. We're going to help you change that financial posture. If all we do is help you to recapture all the money that you spend on cars, then that alone would probably be enough to show you that implementing the banker's secret is the right move. And the great news is that is just the beginning of the benefits. While you're here, take a moment and click the thumbs up button. It really helps us out. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. We'd love to keep you posted. Visit McGuirefinancial.ca because it's your money.